Greetings, friends. Today, I want to take you to a place hidden beneath ice, a place no human has ever seen with their own eyes, a place so isolated, so dark, and so cold that scientists once believed nothing could survive there. Yet, when they finally looked inside, they discovered something that should not exist. This is the story of Lake Vostok, a massive lake buried under nearly 4 kilometers of Antarctic ice, a lake that has been sealed off from the outside world for millions of years. Antarctica is the coldest continent on Earth. Temperatures here can drop below -80 degrees Celsius. Winds can reach hurricane speeds. And beneath the ice lies a world almost completely unexplored. For decades, scientists believed Antarctica was nothing more than frozen rock. They were wrong. In the 1950s, Soviet researchers studying seismic waves noticed something strange beneath the ice. Their instruments showed a massive, flat body of liquid water far below the frozen surface. At first, they thought it was a mistake, but as technology improved, the signal became clearer. Beneath the ice sheet lay a lake, one of the largest freshwater lakes on Earth. They named it Lake Vostok. Lake Vostok is enormous. It is over 250 kilometers long, 50 kilometers wide, and hundreds of meters deep. If it were on the surface, it would rival the Great Lakes of North America. But it isn't on the surface. It is buried under nearly 4 kilometers of solid ice. No sunlight, no contact with the atmosphere, no life, or so scientists believed. The lake has been sealed off for at least 15 million years, possibly longer. That means whatever exists inside has evolved completely isolated from the rest of Earth. Immediately, questions arose. How could liquid water exist under so much ice? The answer was pressure and geothermal heat. The immense weight of the ice keeps the water from freezing. Heat from deep within the Earth warms the lake from below. But this raised an even bigger question. If water exists, could life exist too? Drilling into Lake Vostok was not simple. Scientists feared contamination. If surface bacteria entered the lake, it could destroy an ancient ecosystem, or worse. So for decades they waited, they planned, they argued, they delayed. But curiosity eventually won. In 2012, after nearly 20 years of drilling, Russian scientists finally broke through. They reached the water. What they found shocked the world. Samples taken from refrozen lake water revealed unknown forms of microbial life, organisms unlike anything found on the surface. Some had genetic sequences that did not match any known species. Life in total darkness, under extreme pressure, without sunlight. This discovery forced scientists to rethink the limits of life itself. If life could survive here, where else could it exist? But the mystery didn't end there. As more data emerged, scientists noticed something unsettling. Lake Vostok is not just a lake. It appears to have tidal movement. That means it may be connected to other subglacial lakes, or even underground waterways stretching across Antarctica, a hidden world beneath the ice. Then came the radar scans. They revealed strange formations on the lake's floor, ridges, plateaus, structures shaped by geological activity or something else. Some researchers quietly suggested the lake may contain hydrothermal vents, similar to those found deep in Earth's oceans. If true, this would mean energy, heat, and nutrients are present, the perfect conditions for complex life. This led to comparisons to another place, Europa, one of Jupiter's moons. Europa is covered in ice, and beneath that ice is believed to be a vast ocean. NASA considers it one of the best candidates for extraterrestrial life. Lake Vostok became a testing ground. If life can survive under Antarctic ice, it might survive beyond Earth. But not everyone was focused on science. Some conspiracy theories began to spread. Why was information released so slowly? Why were certain samples classified? Why was drilling suddenly paused after the breakthrough? Some speculated that scientists discovered something unexpected, not microbes, but structures or chemical signatures that shouldn't exist naturally. There is no evidence to support these claims, but the secrecy fueled suspicion. Even today, Lake Vostok remains largely unexplored. Only a tiny fraction of its water has been studied. No cameras have entered the lake, no human has seen its depths. What lies beneath remains unknown. Lake Vostok reminds us of something unsettling. Even on our own planet, there are worlds we have never seen, ecosystems untouched by time, life forms beyond our understanding, and perhaps answers to questions we haven't learned to ask. Beneath kilometers of ice, in total darkness, the Earth is still alive, and it is still keeping secrets, waiting.